So I'm 1 minute early. I just got excited. I hit the button. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you? How are you? I will just wait a few more seconds until it's officially 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope everyone is well. It is a cloudy day down here in South Florida. Mind you, it's hot. And that's expected. And after this is finished, I'm going for a swim to cool down. So that's my plan. And here we are at 4 o'clock. Yay. Let's roll. I'm going to answer another question from my PDF. And if you haven't gotten it, please click on the link below this video and get it, because it's got a guideline in it, and it'll give you some thought on how to move forward to your simple life. Hey, Sandra from New York City. Hello. Hi. Nice to see you. So if you haven't got this yet, please download it, because the purpose was to make this whole transition for you easy, and that's my goal here, to make you help you have a simple life. So the question that I'm going to read to you is, what is the difference between minimalism and what I always profess, a simple life? But before I start, I have some numbers for you, because at the end of the day, I'm a geek, or else I wouldn't be on YouTube, but I love numbers. So how many results in YouTube or in Google do you expect for the word minimalism? You're going to be so surprised. There are 342 trillion results on Google for just the word minimalism. And then if you head on over into the land of YouTube, there are 6 million views of videos on minimalism. And each month, just have a guess how many searches there are and views of the word minimalism on YouTube in a month. Any guesses? Do 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 do. Let me tell you, there are 1.5 million searches each month on YouTube about the word minimalism. And so it can get really, really confusing. And I mean, there's so many people that are talking about minimalism. There's, of course, I wrote this down. There is the minimalists, the pioneers probably of this current trend. And then there's Joshua Becker with his sleek hair and his gray pieces, yay, gray hair. And then even Marie Kondo had a Netflix series on sorting out, with the idea that it's minimalism and getting yourself all together. And by the way, did you know that all the charity shops worldwide, those that were watching, got an influx of items because, as a result, they believe of this YouTube or of this Netflix phenomena with Marie Kondo. So it's really crazy. And so it can become very, very overwhelming. And for me, there was just too much, because it can be very, very deceiving. I need to take some water, excuse me. I'm drinking tea, green tea. So it can become really, really overwhelming on what is minimalism, because in my mind, as I do my readings and my research, so much of it is about lack. You know, you can't have this and you can't have that. You've got to have this way and that way. And it really, really is very, very confusing. And it's not the way I want to live my life. And so my definition of, so there's that minimalism. And for me, that reeks and reeks of lack and limitation, and having so many pairs of shoes and so many books and so many kitchen knives. And who wants to live like that? I don't want to live like that. So I've adopted the philosophy that I'm going to lead a very simple life. And the way in which I'm going to do that, and if you've watched me before, you know, I believe truly that you have to surround yourself with things that you love, and eliminate the things that you don't love. It's very black and white. And that will clear so much of the confusion of what is minimalism, what is right, what is wrong. It's got to do solely with what is right for you and how you feel. And there is no lack at all. If, for example, you love books, I love books. I don't like reading on a tablet. I've tried that. Doesn't work for me. I like the feeling and I like the smell of books. So it's a matter of surrounding yourself with the things that you love. If you love shoes, knock yourself out. If that's what really makes you happy and fills you up with joy, who am I or somebody on a YouTube channel to tell you no, that doesn't follow the rules of living a minimalist life and you have to adopt my ways. No, I totally disagree with that. And so that's why I have adopted this simple life. It's a lifestyle that I've grown into, so to speak, over many years. And I just feel very content with the way I'm living, and so much so that I wanted to express this to others and have others walk this path with me in your own way, because I cannot tell you what is right and wrong for you. That's all up to you. So it might seem like a burden, but it should make it easier for you, because what you love should be around you. It's so important. Hi, Bobby. How are you? And so that is today's message. And that's today's answer to the question, what is the difference between minimalism and living a simple life? Two separate things. And you decide at the end of the day what is right for you. Any questions, anyone? Anything? Let me know. I would love to know your thoughts on this. Here's a question. Do you find maintaining a YouTube channel and all the work that goes into it with it impact your desire for a simple life? No, in actual fact, because I'm taking this on for the next 4 or 5 weeks it's a challenge. It's something that I've chosen to do. And so I suppose chosen and liking and surrounding is the same thing, but no, not at all, because this to me is much more important than not doing it, and that's what I want to do. But no, not at all, because it also gives me structure, and I know what I have to do at a certain time. For example, I have lists everywhere, good lists, and I have calendars, and I know what I have to do. But no, not at all. The message is so important to me that not at all. Not at all. Privately, I'm going through a massive change that I will talk about eventually. And sometimes recently I've thought to myself, oh dear Lord, Carolyn, what are you doing this for? Because there's so much going on outside of the world of YouTube. But it's something that I want to do, and it's part of my simple life. And that is it. Anything else? Any other questions? But that's a very interesting question. But no, not at all. It's part of who I am and who I want to grow into, and how I want to develop this and help a lot of people. A lot of people. It's very important to me. It's sort of my mission. Any other questions? Any other questions? Well, as I said, if you have any questions, just leave them below and I will get to them. I'm saving them all, and I will get to them. At the moment, what I want to do is just go through this and answer the questions that are asked of me most often, and I'll take it from there. Now I'm off for a swim. Have a good afternoon, everyone. I think everyone is in the United States, but thank you so very much for those outside of the United States eventually. Thank you so much, everyone, wherever you are, for tuning in. And if you're just passing through, please subscribe. I'm trying to spread my message. Until tomorrow, 4 o'clock, same time. Toodles. Thank you.